da 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 da. Yes, I will equip the captain's coat. It's the coat of a captain. Oh, can't go in there. We will return for you later. La da 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 da. There should be one last person to talk to. Hadid is still alive and Queen Fartiti as well. Ah, it's useless with the digging of the graves in Temple Palace, did you not? I am afraid I have nothing but gratitude to offer you, however. Yeah, it's always the gratitude, never anything else. See how it is. Never the massage, never the dancing bunny girls. Typical. Bring out the dancing lap stars. Name that show. The Amanda Show. It was the Amanda Show. It was not all that. You stuck with your gut, and you got the right answer. If you had not, I would have been like, well, it was an answer, but it was not all that right. Look at you, on top of all those old Nick shows and things. The puns always come through. We are quite punny. I also did not have that growing up. We did not have cable. So I never watched Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, any of that stuff. I had none of it. Sad but true. The banks of the Nahil. This is truly dire. There does not appear to be a single fish to be found in the waters of the Nahil, let alone anything bigger. Much as we all hope that the serpent lurks in these depths, it's surely nothing more than a fantasy. I have no glad tidings to impart. These waters contain no signs of life, no fish, and certainly no serpent. Perhaps this mighty creature is no more. Perhaps it has decided to leave these corrupted waters and move to pastures new. You are people of the world. Perhaps you will come across some evidence of the serpent in another land. Even if it is no longer alive, its elegant golden horns are sure to have caught someone's eyes. Do not worry, I will not give up hope here. I will continue my search while you begin yours. Farewell for now. Well, I remember some golden horns somewhere. Back to the present. Fridays is always like a music jam session at this point, isn't it? We got DQ, and then of course afterwards we've got the viewers choose the music DVD. And of course we jump into Friday Final Fantasy. Just get all the great things. Or Saturday Final Fantasy, whatever. And of course we've got that brand new game tomorrow that I haven't told anybody what it is. But I'm pumped. Yeah, you knew what I meant. Your hype level's always very high. What's the closest? We're just gonna go to Valley Malloy. It's fairly close. I think that's close enough to where we need to go. Haha, I was right. Try as I might, I can't seem to shed any light on the provenance of this skull. I'm not certain why that surprises me. I've never known quite what any of the pots and vases I've dug up over the years were for certain. I've probably made some horrendous blunders with regards to some of them, but how would I even know if I had? If only I could have been alive at the time when the owner of these magnificent horns roamed the lands. Everything would make sense then. Every pot, every vase, every strange, stupendous skull. I'd give anything to visit those times. Anything at all. Oh, you're here to look at the skull, are you? Well, go ahead. But don't even think about touching it. You want to know about the skull, do you? Well, I suppose I can't blame you. Just look at the size of it. It's enough to set anyone's mind racing. Can you even imagine how big its body must have been? Why, a full-grown man could probably have ridden on its back. We found the remains of ancient fish and algae nearby, you know. I guess is that it used to be some kind of aquatic creature. And I'm no marine biologist, but we're talking river fish and algae here. I say this was a freshwater beast, not a sea creature. And let's not get bogged down in specifics. Just look at the thing, it's glorious. Just how long those golden horns have been gleaming away. How many years, how many aeons? Surely such a mighty beast must have been worshipped as a god. It's my theory that it was probably the chief deity of the people of its native land. You agree, of course, don't you? Yes. Oh, then I suppose talking to you wasn't a complete waste of time. For the archaeologists, yes. And telling me all this why exactly? Don't tell me you want my precious skull for some harebrained scheme or other, because you're not going to get it. I'm sorry. You think you might need to take it back to the past to solve a little problem there? Well, throwing time travel into the mix certainly isn't going to make your story more believable. Do you have any evidence to support it? No, I didn't think that. Come on. Oh no, you're simply trying to trick me into giving me my prize. Fine, then you can sell them for a profit, aren't you? Ha! You can do better than that. Shoot! Why is it now? Don't tell me you brought some evidence to support your ludicrous claim. The seal of the sands. What's this you've got? What? My word, that pattern. It's just like the one on the fragment I found. Could this mean... This isn't a circular shape. It's not any kind of dish either. That must be it. But if that's the case, then... This is groundbreaking. Epochal! This could disprove all my theories. Perhaps not. Oh, I do apologize. I must confess. I forgot you were there. Now tell me, where did you find this artifact? Well, there's no doubt that this is an ancient pattern. The tooling, however, seems to have been carried out very recently indeed. Should really have traveled through time? Seems impossible, but it's the only explanation I can think of. No, I simply cannot bring myself to believe it. I doubt I would ever believe it unless I were to witness the phenomenon with my own eyes. Of course, if you can really travel to the past, then why not prove that I'd taken me there? I'd happily let you have the skull for as long as you wanted in exchange for a glimpse of the ancient world. Sure. Wonderful! Now if you'll just give me a moment. Here you go. All yours. Oh, you want this skull with golden horns? Sure, just take me to the past. Alright then, let's go. The wonders of the ancient world await. Okay. With Dr. Digby and Toad, the party head for the Shrine of Mysteries. He's excited. He's very excited. When they arrive at the shrine, Dr. Disby is incredibly excited and starts exploring every nook and cranny like a giddy child. In fact, he's so transfixed by the shrine that it takes a long while to persuade him to leave. Eventually, however, the party make their way into the past and into the darkness of the desert. Oh my! This must be the desert you were talking about. But how did we get here? Just a moment ago, we were on an island surrounded by nothing but sea. Just look at this soil structure. A deposit like this could only have been made in an era before our own, which must mean... We really are here. We're in the ancient world. By all that's holy. Now where are the ruins you told me about? You must take me there. Right away. My word, the original structure remains almost entirely intact. These patterns, this period must have been... Oh, what's this? Could this be? Oh my word! This is wonderful, beyond wonderful to see all this with my own eyes. It's, oh goodness, I'm rather overwhelmed. Ah, he's a child, through and through. Dun dun da 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 da. I would like to get rid of the vial, and that is why. And that's going to be a pain, That's going to be a pain. And rip. Why did I attack him knowing this was going to be the result? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. Hello? Nail blighters. These do not look like nail blighters. They look like nail growers, if you know what I'm saying, because they grow their nails out. description, yes. A festival, which means... Are you still here? I'm busy, you know, there's no time for idle chit-chat. If it's about the skull, you can keep it. You don't need to bring it back. It pales into insignificance when compared to all this. Mutter, mumble, mumble. La da 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 da. The travelers, yes, please, you must listen. The elder collapsed a short while ago. Once more, when I attempted to inform Master Hadid, he was nowhere to be found. I must stay out here in case he comes back, and yet I'm filled with anxiety for the elder. Ah, it is you. You have arrived at a terrible moment, or perhaps I should say you have arrived just in time. How could it, at a time like this, how could Hadid abandon his father in a moment of greatest need? He is his only son. We have come here to offer our prayers. It is all we can do. May the heavens watch over and protect our beloved elder. Sacred ones and watchers over your servants here below. Please, it is too soon for the elder to join you in heaven. Just as my mistress was just beginning to feel better, the elder himself collapses in pain. Heaven now alone knows what would become of us if Master decided to attack at this moment. If only Master Hadid were here. The elder has not been able to rise from his bed since he collapsed. He can barely even open his eyes. Queen Fertiti, she's still shown no sign of returning, and now this, we are cursed, we say. Where is Master Hadid? What could he be doing? Surely his father should be his priority at this time. He was always the type to dash off, of course, but at times such as this, his place is here in the village. How can you say such a thing? Hadid is trying to find a way to help his father, to help everyone in the village. Once he locates the serpent, he will be able to save the queen and all our men out from the monsters. He will return shortly, of that I'm sure. Absolutely certain. We're just gonna take a quick nap while somebody's dying. NBD, you know. I fear that this is the end for my husband. He's not been able to open his eyes since the collapse. Yes, this is it. This is his time. Please, you must pay your final respects. This is what he would wish. If only Hadid were here to do so also. Looks exhausted and is fast asleep. By the sands, Hadid. La da, la la la. Hadid, my boy, welcome home. But I fear your father. Oh, do not just stand there. I had a strange sense that something was wrong. That is why I returned. Do you think it could have been... Never mind, I thank you for coming to pay your respects. But do not expect a response. He breathes still, but his eye is no longer open. Khalid. Father! Hadid, dear Hadid, I am not much longer for this world. That much I fear is obvious. I'm glad you have returned and our guests from afar also. Thank you for coming. Father, please, you cannot leave us yet. The time is not right. I have yet to discover the location of the serpent. When Fertiti is still far from saved. If you are here to ensure the safety of the village, I will be unable to continue my search. So you have yet to locate the serpent, I see. Wait, that's sparkling. What could it be? Please, the object you carry, show it to me quickly. Show the skull. Surely not. Hadid, do you remember the tales of the serpent, the one you enjoyed so as a boy? How was the creature always described? With two great golden horns atop its head? Yes. Can there be any other creature so endowed? Look at the skull. Look at its horns. This could mean only one thing. The serpent has long since perished. Thank you. At least now we know for certain. It is little wonder you could not find the beast, Hadid. It no longer lives. Hadid, you must end your fruitless search and take your rightful place as elder of the Al-Balad. But father, you must forget about the serpent. You must surely see that it is a lost cause, and while I understand your desperation to rescue the queen, I fear that nothing can be done. We must focus instead on ensuring that we desert dwellers do not die out altogether. You must become the elder of the Al-Balad, but this village requires your protection. You must take my place. You must. I cannot. I refuse. You're not dying, father. You cannot. You cannot abandon your village, your people, at a time such as this. You are our elder. You are Elder Khalid. Your work is not yet complete. No, it is not complete, which is why you must complete it, my son and heir. My wandering friends, I must ask another favor of you. We desert dwellers traditionally send our elders in the next life, by entrusting their remains to the loving embrace of Mother Nahil. When my body is committed to the waters, I would ask that you also return the skull of the serpent to the river which gave it life. Our life comes from the Nahil, and it is to the Nahil that I must return. Khalid, my apologies. I must ask that you leave. Okay. My father is dead. I must inform the people of the village. He's dead, Jim. Thank you all for assembling here. It is my sad duty to inform you that our beloved village elder, my father Khalid, is no more. Tomorrow his body will return to the waters of the Nahil as tradition dictates. In the meantime, we shall return to our homes and make the necessary preparations. That is all I have to say for now. I will speak more in the morning. Funky and his friends spend a sleepless night at the elder's residence. Soft sobbing can be heard throughout the night, carried on the desert breeze. Then morning comes. A funeral procession. It would appear that everyone is gathered very well. Let us set out for the banks of the Nahil. It is time, let the ceremony begin. Mighty Mother Nahil, we have come here today to humbly request that you welcome Elder Khalid back into your life-giving embrace. Truly he was a man who followed the path of virtue. We ask that you take his body into your depths and carry him into the next life. Let him ride your gentle currents to the lands of paradise, and then back into this, the realm of the living, when the time comes for his rebirth. Beloved Elder, dear Father, I hereby vow to grant your dying wish, to carry out your final request. Elder Khalid has returned to Mother Nahil. I hereby humbly take his place. From this day forth, I will do my best to serve you all as Elder of Al-Balad. I solemnly swear to honor him and to preserve his memory. I ask you all for your assistance in achieving the same. A new Elder is born to us. Elder Hadid, you have our undying support. I trust that you remember the request my father made of you, wanderers. The great serpent has perished. Though you possess its skull, its soul has long since departed. We must both let go. For my part, I have resolved to build a great raft, with the aid of which we may traverse the hill without the mighty creature's aid. For your part, you must relinquish the serpent's skull as my father requested. Return it to the waters that gave it life. We gently float the serpent's skull upon the water. Now both the serpent and my father here are at peace. Come, we must return to the village. Something is happening. By the sands, behold, the hill, it is... Ha ha! What in the... It is a miracle! I can hardly believe what I am seeing. The serpent lives! The serpent? It seems impossible, but no, this cannot be a dream. By the powers of the heavens, braised beads of the unseen falls that watches over the world, and of course to you, Vanke. And to you, his companions, this miracle is thanks to you all. Now at last we have a chance. We must seize this opportunity. Fellow desert dwellers, I apologize, but I cannot become your elder. Not yet. The serpent has risen. I must ride upon its back and go to the aid of our queen. When I return triumphant, then I shall honor my father's wishes and fulfill my destiny. Yes, Hadid, go. Do what you must. We believe in you. I shall. Now, serpent, do you understand the words of men? Please permit me to ride upon your back. Must journey upstream and rescue Queen Fair Titi. So my best guess of what happened is the monsters killed this thing and actually put him elsewhere in the world? No, that doesn't make sense. But basically killed this thing and obviously, you know, stole its soul or something. This would appear to be our destination. Alas, Funky, we do not have much time. Come, we must hurry! We must be prepared for anything. But... Excuse me. And by returning it here, it was able to come back alive. Jano. Jano! La da da. Jano! Headhunters and Slime Knights. Got some boss fights coming up, most likely. Okay, attributes. 3, 4, 4. Dun, 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 dun. What has happened to you? Are you injured? Thank the heavens. You are a desert dweller, are you not? I am. Tell me, what has happened here? We must pray to him. If we do not, Queen Fertiti will be... Oh, but I alone cannot. Cannot calm down. You must explain everything that happened. Start from the beginning. I am utterly devoted to the spirit of land, as is Queen Fertiti. Last when we were captured by the monsters, we forced to offer prayers and dedications to the great evil instead. Each such prayer that we spirit maidens offer up causes the monster's power to grow. The fiends become more powerful with every passing day. We have little choice. We were told that if we did not offer up these prayers, we would be killed. Despite this, Queen Fertiti has refused. As punishment, she was taken from us and imprisoned somewhere. Somewhere within the likeness. I must hurry to her. And you are... I see that you carry the seal. And it seems my people owe you a great debt. Oink oink, thought you tried to escape, did ya? Wow, you couldn't have made a much ham-fisted attempt at it. Oh, look. You're lucky you were incredibly nice. Go on. Try to belong back to your little friends and get praying to the Demon King. And who might you be? Whoever you are, you couldn't have made a much rasher decision than coming out. We are just looking for some fresh sacrifices. Come here, let's make mincemeat out of you. Awesome, nice chop. Shoo-wee. Oincubuses. Here's the puns you expect from this game. It's an oincubus. Da-da-da-da-da. Only an 8.5? How do you get a 10 out of 10? That's the real question. I thought for sure the Oincubus would get it. Oh well. What? How? Who are you? Thank you so much. Oh, you are injured. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Okay. Please do not concern yourself any further with me. I am but a humble spirit maiden with a trifling gift for healing. You must dedicate your energy to saving Queen Fertiti. When seeing you fight, I know that you have the strength required, and you must rescue my fellow spirit maidens that helped me to escape. So I was the youngest among them, but I cannot feel joy or relief while my sisters are still held captive, forced to pray to the darkest of all beings. Oh, so she'll just freely heal us at any time. Nice! Doesn't look like we can do anything. Okay, so it looks like to you wish for an audience with the spirit of the land, first you must prove that you have the trust of the desert dwellers. Next, you must show your knowledge of the path of virtue. Vials! Did you give a rating on the vials? I don't think so. You've only rated two things. You've rated the Oincubuses and the Swinocerises. Is the end for my island? Where's it? I could have seen my mother's face once more before I passed. Oh my god, that was unexpected. They are saved by children such as yourself. Now, do their villainy know no bounds, and why? Now that the likeness of the great evil has been completed, they have no need for us anymore. If you are able, you would do well to attempt to free the plate. Black fate awaits those who remain. Ugh, cursed monsters, they swore to us the queen would be freed if we worked for them. Oh, Tiger. What's your name? Pussycat? A caper tiger and a bag o' laughs. So... Perfect. Now let's fight some things down here. Let's get our levels a little higher, shall we? And we'll go for a quick old heelsy wheelsy. And by levels, I just mean let's increase our job skill by just fighting repeatedly. Dun, 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 dun. Can we fight the unexpected again? Nah, you couldn't do that multiple times in a row. That wouldn't be unexpected at all. Ha! Well, I would hope unexpected is a 10 out of 10. It would be fairly unexpected if it wasn't. Nail biters? Sorry, blighters. Nail blighters do actually a lot of damage, so I hope the boom kills it. Yes. What are attributes? 4, 4, and 5. Blech. So obviously, if we're lucky, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. So after this, Ruff is gonna become a sailor, and then Ruff will go to his first advanced job, which will be pirate. And then we'll end off with the last job that I do want him to be as after that. And then we might keep changing it after that, or we might just leave him as the one because it amuses me. Might just stick with the one that amuses me because I like it. Nice, he's already 6. Alright, let's go get our free heal first, and then we'll continue on the game. Thank you. Stay amused. Alright, then Ruff only has 3 more things to do, and then Ruff does not get touched again. Hold up. I see pot! Ooh, strength seeds. Love it! Resilient seeds. Love it! Alright, seeds. I'll ignore the seed of life for now. All the seed of life. I see that resilience. I'm gonna throw that on our funky boy. I'm gonna leave that for now and that for now as well. And that. Ba-da-da-da. Super Seed of Light. We'll save those for later for now. Super Seed of Resilience, though, we'll throw on Funky. We're gonna make our boy resilient as fuck, boy. As funk, boy. We're gonna be resilient as funk. See what I did there? Anyway. Squeaky, I tell you what, the Spirit of the Land's got some incredible power. Not wrong there, must be all those prayers the people around here are always offering up, but it must be in hog heaven with all that adoration day in, day out. It's not working out badly for the Demon King either. Now we've given the statue a facelift. Squeaky goes brighter every day. You know what that means? More power for Satesh the Punisher. For us, we'll be wallowing in the stuff for long. Squeaky, all hail the Spirit of the Land. Squeaky, all hail the Demon King. All hail soon to be the most powerful pigs in the world. Squeaky. Yeah, long may the Spirit of the Land stupid worshippers continue to make the Demon King stronger, stupid swine. Squeaky. Squeaky. As much as I'd like to fight them, I'd like to keep our strength as much as possible. I'm seeing what stuff we have. Hatchet Man. Oh, hell yeah! That wasn't a new monster, right? No, that's a nail blighter, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I can tell by the long nails that he doesn't blight. So, all in the temple palace perished. But then, what was the point and why did I? Whether you believe it or not, it is the truth. None of the inhabitants of the temple palace remain. You allowed yourself to be in prison here in hopes of keeping your subjects alive? Well, I am afraid that did not happen. I am so terribly tired. I had thought that I could buy them some time, that my people might rise up and drive the monsters from the desert, but the fiends had no intention of honoring their bargain. All the time I wasted flattering them, attempting to curry their favor. It was for nothing. I failed in my duty to my subjects. I failed in my duty to the Spirit of the Land. My life is forfeit. I see the contempt in which you hold me, and I understand it. If it pleases you, take up the nearest blade and... You said the jewels the monsters used to plunge the desert into darkness are somewhere above us, yes? Wait, where are you going? Can't go anywhere with injuries such as yours. Your subjects have not all perished. There are those here in Albalad who still believe in you. I will tell no one of what was spoken here. If you desire to throw away your life, people should not hear such things of their queen. Who might you be? Are you acquaintances of Hadid's? I'm sorry they had to witness such a shameful display, but I'm sure you know by now I am Fair Titi, Queen of the Desert. My temporary embarrassment is immaterial. Far more important is Hadid's life. If you are his friends, you must go after him. He goes to face Satesh, the Punisher, the merciless brute who has inflicted such suffering on us all. He goes alone. I told him of the 2 rubies embedded by Satesh in the face of the Great Lightnings that plunged our realm into darkness. I told him, too, that removing them may yet save the desert from a black fate. Despite my protestations to his injuries, on hearing this, he chose the only path open to a man of virtue. He chose to act. But any who touch the rubies will surely face Satesh's wrath. Alone he does not stand a chance. You must go to his aid. You must hurry, please. Take this with you. I was trapped by one of the monsters. I do not know what door it opens, but I expect it may be of use. Now go. Have a free heal. Cool. Great. Are you kidding me? That's stupid. The only right path is the damage path. Stupid. I wish I could just have it so, like, you know, my character, you know, would attack with his abilities, and I could choose to not attack with abilities otherwise, you know, like, actually have, like, him use his abilities without me going through and picking the best one. Just let it automatically choose it. But that would make the game too easy! Thanks for the reheal, lady. Oh my god, it was a cannon box! Okay, we can handle 16. This is actually bad if she doesn't use magic right now. Unfortunately, but I didn't want to have to use it, but to avoid us taking more damage. An agility ring? It's a ring. Of agility! La da da da! Oh my god, it's a cannon box! It's almost like I knew it was there. Ooh, my back! That felt good! Ooh, baby, baby! taste press or those said tell the demon king you think he's a handsome swine or whatever it is you do on your little friend tried to run away but you and food pulled along but the boys was in a made a squeal for pulling that little stump. Might we at least wait until our sister has returned before beginning? We will not be able to concentrate on our prayers until we know she is safe. Yes, but please, just give us a little time. You're joking, aren't you? Sadesh would make self-made of you. I thought it would be nice you'd get a move on. Very well, but I must ask one question first. Queen Fertiti, is she safe? You must tell us. We will not be able to focus on our prayers at all until we know that she is alive and well. You see, you lot seem suspiciously desperate to put off your prayers, eh? What exactly is going on now? What exactly is going on, you lot? Ah, not the kitty! Oh my god, he fisted us! Break this, but oh my god, that was unexpected! Will that joke ever get tired? No. Never tired? Oh. There's treasure! So my hope is, if anything, we finish close. Oh yeah, look at that. He's level 7. He's a crime boss. My god. How many do I have to win for Thief? Silver Terrace. Oh, that's even better than the captain's coat. Let's see. Oh, wow. He's almost done. We just need... Yeah, he only needed, lol, 69 fights, or wins. We only needed to kill 69 enemies. Why is Bagzel laugh so bad? Well... Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, you gave that 8. But a Bagel Laughs is, you know, standard. We've had Bagel Laughs for a long time in this game. In the series. Like, Oinky Biss, Vile Vile. Those are all, I think, unique to this game. I'm really hoping that we get a full heal from the ladies. If not, we might make a trip back. Oh, you exactly don't like noisy porkers around here now, do we? Are you a flying enemy? And you do have wings. You might be considered a flying enemy. That's a thing this game does sometimes. It looks at an enemy that has wings and says, yeah, you're a flying enemy. You should be dead right here. Oinky Biss. Where did that swine spring from? I thought we dealt with all the humans. We could put up a fight. Grrr. Thank you, we desert dwellers on your great debt. I pray nothing will be done. No. You saved us, thank you. We heard whisperings of a desert dweller on the floor above, attempting to destroy the likeness of the great evil. We were doing our best to occupy the monsters in order to buy them time. Damn it! We're gonna have to make our way back for our free heals. But that's okay. I'm gonna need our magic at tip top. Because we got an actual Biss boss. Or at least close to tip top as possible. Hopefully this is the last enemy we get into. Actually, we can cast Holy Protect. Hold on. That's weak on weak level monsters. That could work. If Ruff had just attacked, like, it would have been fun and dandy, but whatever. Let's see. Several people just gained levels.